Hey guys, this is RealityBullet here, and today I'm going to be bringing you the ultimate guide to Modern Warfare 3 versus Battlefield 3. So, this is after I did the whole video, so my video will be starting in a bit, but I just want to tell you guys that this was a 3-part video because it was a 30-minute long video, and this is the longest video I've ever done. It took me some ridiculous amount of time to make this thing, so I hope you guys all appreciate the effort that went into this, and so I hope you guys all enjoyed the rest of this video. Hey guys, this is RealityBullet here, and I decided that, enough of the gameplay commentaries for a little bit. Today I'm going to be bringing you the biggest debate in the gaming industry today, and that is, which game should I get this holiday season, Battlefield 3 or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3? And right off the bat, I'm going to tell you all that I will be getting both. I support both games. They both look phenomenal, but there could only be one winner. And as you can see, the topics are a bit different from what you would expect, as these games are not out yet, so we can't really judge them on gameplay and story and stuff like that. So the topics are ingenuity, presentation, ease of play, realism, action movie, and strategy. And these are the topics that these games are going to be judged on. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Oh yeah, and before I forget, all of these are from, the gameplay demos and reveals that have been done so far. So all of this footage is from Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3. So none of this is, Black Ops or Bad Company 2 or anything like that. Just in case you were confused. Yeah. So, first off, let me just set up the ground for these two games. Battlefield 3. Alright, so this game is going to be coming out the end of October this year, and it is being developed by DICE, and it's being published by EA. It's running on the new Frostbite 2 engine, and this is one of the most, it got a ridiculous amount of E3 awards. As you can see, on the screen, there's a lot of quotes, telling about how, amazing Battlefield 3 looks and stuff like that. So yeah, it won a lot of best of E3 awards, and it won it for sound design, best game, best shooter, best visuals, stuff like that. And EA is basically hoping for this game to take over what Activision has, the multi-billion-dollar juggernaut that is Call of Duty. And E3 is basically finally taking it right to Activision's doorstep by releasing it at the same time, or around the same time frame in the holiday season as Modern Warfare 3. So this is EA declaring war on Activision. And basically what they're trying to do that is by implementing new features, making this a first-person shooter of a different kind than Modern Warfare 3. And so now stay tuned for Modern Warfare 3.
Product not yet rated.
Alright, so this time it is Modern Warfare 3's turn, and this is my third take on this. So Modern Warfare 3 is going to be the next game in the hugely popular Call of Duty series, Activision's cash cow, basically. Every time they release a new Call of Duty game since Call of Duty 4 became a massive hit, it has racked in billions of dollars for Activision. It is probably the biggest selling series in the gaming industry right now. But you know what? It's being developed by Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games. Infinity was the group of people that made Call of Duty 4 the monster hit it was. But a lot of people left Infinity Ward, so now it's up to see if Infinity Ward can still pull it off with the help of Sledgehammer Games. From what we've seen in the trailers and the gameplay, it seems to retain, the cinematic spectacle of the other Call of Duty games, but it is guaranteed to sell a lot of copies. A lot of people have been dissenting on Modern Warfare 3, but I'm guaranteeing you that this game will be selling millions and millions of copies, no doubt. But a lot of people have transferred over to Battlefield, so let's see who will win this tournament. So stay tuned for the actual head-to-head competition between these two games, and that's coming up right now.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, product not yet rated.
So, first off, we're going to be starting off with Battlefield 3. Now, Battlefield 3 is using a brand new engine from the Frostbite 2 engine from DICE, so it's a completely new engine, and it is set. The story has nothing to do with the Bad Company series. This is a completely new setting, completely new story, and the engine even is new. All right. The only thing they're keeping the same is the timeline. It's still the modern conflict. It's set in the Mideast, so it's not the most unknown position. Like it's it's the Mideast conflict, everybody knows about it, and as you can see, this is the new engine and it looks great. So yeah, that's Battlefield 3 for you. It's a completely new conflict, so let's move on to Modern Warfare 3. Alright, so now it's Modern Warfare 3's turn. So Modern Warfare 3 is bringing the conflict to America, England, Paris, and Germany, I believe. That's correct. Yeah. So, it's locations that have not been featured in any of the Call of Duties before, but the gameplay itself is running a bit stale by this point. As you will see on the video, some of the you saw New York over there, but some of the gameplay features, like the guns and basically the feel, like it looks the same, and it's the same engine. They're still using the Call of Duty 4 engines, which is about 4 years old by this point, so there's nothing new there. So it'll feel very similar to those who have played Modern Warfare 2. It won't feel much different, and I think it is right here where you'll see the return of the breaching mechanism. So they even brought that back. So that's not a good sign. By this point, what they're doing is they're reusing a lot of stuff. So I mean, this seems eerily similar to the underground, not the underground. In Call of Duty 4, the first level where you're in the ship. It just feels way too similar to that, and so they need to bring something fresh to the table. So at least from what we've seen, there's not much ingenuity that's being shown right now. So yep. So Battlefield 3 does win this category, as it is showcasing a new engine and a completely new story, whereas Modern Warfare 3 is simply showcasing a new sight on its gun. I'm sorry, Modern Warfare 3, but you're left in the dust in this particular category. Alright, so now we're moving right on to presentation. And so like I said, this is the Frostbite 2 engine. As you can see, the animation, they use real-time motion capture, so it's no more, you're not just transitioning to different poses and stuff. You actually have an animation that goes along with that, and that makes them sick melee kills. Destruction. The Frostbite 2 engine allows you to destroy anything and everything in your path. You can demolish whole buildings, bring down rubble, and you can see the physics engine is just freaking insane. Scale, you get huge ass maps everywhere. Alright, the detail on everything is amazing. You have amazing lighting. You can see the shadows in the trees right there. Smoke, light. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. You have the lighting going through. Audio, each gun sounds authentic to what it really is, and that building looks freaking amazing. So that is Battlefield 3 right there in a nutshell. The Frostbite 2 engine, DICE really, they went far beyond themselves in that. It's amazing. Alright, so now it's Modern Warfare 3's turn, and this is the demo that was shown at E3. As you can see, the lighting effects look really nice. That little lightning thing sparkling over there, and the flames, that still looks really nice. This may be the Call of Duty 4 engine, but it's highly modified to look a lot better than like Call of Duty 4 possibly could. As you can see, just look at that. That looks so cool. Those missiles just hit that, and then like the chunks of the building that just fall down and crush whatever that was. And the helicopter, it's like going through the dust and stuff like that, and there's a lot of particle effects going on. And another thing that Modern Warfare 3 really has to draw on is the fact that it runs at 60 frames per second even on consoles. As you can see, like look at that, the lighting, the flames have the little flickering on that on your gun, and you have those all that action going on, the rockets flying everywhere. It has the atmosphere down, and the sound design as always is excellent on any Call of Duty game. Here, I'll just pause right here so you can hear it. You can see, there's a lot of gunfire going on. You heard the jet screaming above. It really lends to the atmosphere, that it's just like America's getting taken over by Russians and all that action going on, terrorists taking over, jets flying overhead, grenades popping out, rocket launchers, like, and it really has that atmosphere down. But ultimately the textures is what counts, and that's like really the textures on Modern Warfare games and Call of Duty games in general are pretty lackluster in terms of when you go up close to them, they look pretty bad. As you can see, I don't know if you guys notice, but anytime he gets close to an object, it starts looking pretty ugly. From a distance, it looks great. The lighting looks great. It has really good use of cinematic lighting, and a lot of movement, a lot of characters on screen at the same time, and explosion stuff. There is no destruction. You can shoot through cover and stuff like that, but there's no real destruction. Like a car and stuff might blow up, but you can't blow out walls and stuff like that. So yeah, then there's like a little piece I want to show you here. Hold on one sec. So this is a sequence where they're escaping from the sub, and as you can see, there's New York Harbor is just being torn apart. There's battles going all over the place. There's missiles being launched at. There's jets flying overhead, and there's just a bunch of hunks of ships, and it lends the feeling of a whole war going on. The flames look a bit bad, and as you'll see right here when he blows the ship up. Right here, the explosions kind of look, pathetic compared to 2011 standards. But the water effects look really nice. And you're slashing through water, and there's like explosions. Everything's giving off a flash. So the final verdict is Battlefield 3 will be the winner on presentation. They have a brand new engine, brand new physics engine. The textures look amazing. The lighting looks amazing. Everything across the board has been improved upon from the previous games, whereas Modern Warfare 3 just has minor improvements. So Battlefield 3 is hands down the winner in the graphics and sounds department. Now, next up,